Alright, this is going to be part 24 of Persona 5, The Royal. And I believe we're just going to hang out with this guy right now.
Good time right now.
Oh my gosh, his bond still will not increase.
Next time then.
Well, let's see if we can make Fortune change that. Ay ay ay. What a picky hoe he is. Take a seat.
What shall we do?
Alright, we want affinity. And there we go. Plus I can hold more personas now, so I'm gonna go grab a Hierophant one if I don't already have one.
Here we go. What do you think? Hey, inmate! Justine, read here.
Fee is record and accept this persona. Are you finished?
What?
It is time, inmate.
Mwahaha. Let's see what you say now, motherfucker. There we go. What a bastard.
All right then.
Sojiro says, how was the curry, Futaba? Futaba says, delicious. Sojiro says, did it taste the same as you remember? She says, yep, I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed.
Oh, that's right!
Oh yeah, the first episode of this brand new anime I want to watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. Eyes in front when you walk, okay? Says Sojiro, no spacing out. You ran headfirst into a pole the last time you went for a walk. Futaba says, well, you stubbed your toe on the dresser the other day. Ah, crap, it's gonna start. Making like a leaf. Screw it. Bye. Sojiro says she thought it was delicious. And what about you? I say... I think I'm addicted! Exclamation point. He says, really? I guess you have pretty good taste if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Now then, there's something I should probably tell you. Take a seat. I'll pour you some coffee.
Yeah.
Remember how I said the recipe for this curry was developed by a scientific genius? You might have realized by now, but that genius was Futaba's mother, Wakaba. In other words, that curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mom. I met Wakaba back when I was doing work for the government. She was real trouble, let me tell ya. Logic prevailed over emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge of the human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but not a single one worked on her. I say... What do I say? Who knows? I say she wasn't normal, huh? Alrighty, Sojiro says, you can probably get a good idea just from looking at Futaba. Wakaba was the adult version of that. It was almost impossible to keep up with her. Men are idiots, though. We spend our time chasing after things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and again, but there was one instance I managed to surprise her, and that was when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. The very next day, she came asking all about the ingredients and what goes into the cooking process. Then just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She used my curry as the basis, but it was miles better than anything I made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from then on, and naturally Futaba grew to love it in no time as well. But then after Wakaba's accident, Futaba stopped eating it entirely. The flavor would make her remember the pain. I even I've heard even smells can bring back memories too, but that curry was the only point of connection I had with Futaba. That's why when I took her in, I vowed to keep this recipe alive until she could eat it again. Let's see. I say it really paid off in the end. Sojiro says, yeah, it felt like a huge weight was lifted off my shoulders when she said it was delicious. The whole idea of pairing the curry with a nice brew was thanks to Wakaba's refinement too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily perceptive of the people around her. I never even told her about my coffee. She figured it out just from looking at me. And that was when I realized she was out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin with, though. She already had Futaba by then after all. This might seem like any old curry to most people, but there's tons of emotions crammed in it, so make sure you keep the tradition going. La Pape.
Alright.
Anyways, level up. Sojiro says, that's enough of that. Things are getting sappy. Futaba's waiting for me at home. I should be heading back. Make sure you clean up before you go back to bed. We have increased some kindness points, I guess. How fancy. Sojiro says, hey, it's me. Did you finish cleaning up? Futaba's watching anime. As long as she's in a good mood, I don't mind. Seeing her happy makes me glad I kept Wakaba's curry alive. It's only a problem when she asks for it 3 times a day. I just say she needs a balanced diet. Sojiro says, that's exactly my problem. Futaba's still growing. I gotta be strict with her. She needs to eat balanced meals so she gets vitamins that curry can't give her. But man, the expression on Futaba's face when she took a bite of that curry. Ah, forget it. Maybe I'll have to stick with curry as the staple, but I can sneak in some veggies. Guess cooking really can be a labor of love. Ah, crap, I talk too much. See you later.
Huh. Did you get a tan? You seem different. Oh, yes. Thank you for the coffee last time. It is a lovely cafe. I haven't relaxed that much in a while. That's nice of you to say, especially lately, since it seems I'm hated by those who support the Phantom Thieves. Anyhow, it seems your school's in trouble. The media is reporting that the whole school was involved in the cover-up about that gym teacher. Those unfortunate students were made victims, all because adults valued their own conveniences. This is unforgivable, no matter the reason. Let me know if you need anything. I'll do my best so that the case is wrapped up quickly.
Hey!
What up? You see that ad in the train? Media's gonna show up at school again. Cover up by faculty and principal of Shujin Academy, where the Phantom Thieves first appeared. It's been a huge deal already. I wonder what's gonna happen to the principal now. Anyways, we made the right choice going after big targets. Everywhere I go, people are talking about us. Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I'm fine. That girl just now, don't you think she was fine? The Phantom Thieves are on fire right now, so I wonder if I got a chance if I asked her out? It sucks that I can't just say I'm actually a Phantom Thief to anybody.
Did you do it too, Teach? The whole cover-up thing?
This is the first time I'm hearing about it, too. Even if the police ask you anything, you better not make irresponsible comments to them. Seriously, why does this keep happening? All my relatives are gonna call me again. Oh, perfect timing. I think you might have been told this already, but it's about the school trip. You know how the police have been coming to the school again because of that incident? So, a number of the senior faculty are going to be called in for questioning, and that day just happens to overlap with the school trip.
Yes, I've been told so.
Now, this came up at the faculty meeting, but the plan is to have third years to act as our proxies. I'm so sorry to drop this on you, Nijima-san, but we'll be counting on you.
What?
You know, a lot of the second years this year happen to be unique. You must have your hands full with the entrance exams, but I'm sure you'll be fine with your grades. Don't worry. There'll be a couple more people going besides you.
If that's the case, very well.
Really? Oh, thank goodness. I'll go ahead and pass this news on then.
I guess that works out.
Listen this time, okay?
Well then.
Alrighty, let's see where we go next. I'm just like out of patience. This game is just talking too fucking much right now. Anyways, we're gonna look for what's her name? That one girl. I'm so specific. I think she's over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Futaba, there we go. Oh my god. I'm brain damaged. Let's see here. I say, you did well, Futaba. She says, yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, I still managed to buy some stuff, but that was only because you were there. Anyways, can we go up to your room? I want to talk some more. I say, what's the... Oh, Morgana says, what's the plan? Are you going to hang out with Futaba? I say, yes. She says, let's go. Futaba says, Akihabara was fun. I think I want to try going somewhere else sometime. It really sounds like Sujiro wants me to go back to school. But online classes are better for studying. I wouldn't even have to leave the house. I just say that's a great idea.
Yeah.
She says, isn't it? I can attend classes without getting out of bed. Though I don't know if Sujiro would really consider that going to school. She says, to be honest, I really want to go back. Do you think I'll be able to? I say, if we work together.
Yes.
She says, yeah. I'm gonna do my best.
Oh, that's right.
She says, I should make a promise list. My mom used to have me do that all the time. She'd write my goals for the month, like cleaning the house or running errands. When I finished one, she'd mark it off with a stamp. She always used to write comments too. Those were the best. And once I finished all the goals, she would take a day off work to spend time with me. It's decided then I'm gonna make a promise list. Time to get ideas ready. She says, all done. These are my promises. Go somewhere with lots of people, go to school, learn about my generation, have a normal conversation. How's that? I say, sounds good to me.
Settled.
She says, I'm not settling on a deadline. I want to try and finish them all someday, though. You're gonna have to help me. I'll work even harder with my navigation in return. Anyways, Hermit level 2.
All right.
Futaba says, if I finish all the promises, do you think I could have a reward? I know it's kind of weird to ask, but having a reward waiting at the finish will totally push me onward. Anyway, I got this. Though I'm kind of exhausted from making the list, so I got this tomorrow.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna make like a hedgehog and roll out of here. Futaba calls me and says, "Thanks for spending time with me today." And she says all the same shit she already said before. So we're gonna skip that. She says, "Do you think it'll make Sojiro happy?" I say yes. Anyway.
Hey.
Hey.
I keep forgetting I have that, like, city stuff that I can sell, so I'm gonna go get rid of it here. Plus you can get, like, after each dungeon you can re-roll this, 5 box of random armors and stuff.
Welcome!
So... let's just grab that.
Hey, hey. Hey.
What is this ultimate spray? Lowers all stats for one foe. That's kind of cool. Huh. Whatever. But there's like a thing for getting more than 500 points, so I'm gonna do that at a later date. Let's see if we can equip any of that new armor. Looks like we got some better stuff. Anyways, can always sell the rest.
Take your time.
Oh, they don't purchase, they don't sell things there. Alright, so what are we doing next? Let me see here. Looks like we're gonna try to move Devil forward. Let me see. Oh, you know what? I don't think I ever finished Kawakami's, so I'm gonna do that. Let's see. Let me save really quick though, because if it's not level 10, I don't honestly care about it. But I know I have to go to Memento soon, so being able to get that activity slot back would be better, I think, right now. So that's what we're gonna try and do. Alrighty. That should work for now.
Sorry I'm late. A student asked me for some advice as I was leaving. That's actually been happening a lot lately. I wonder if they see me in a new light now. I need to work hard so I can make up for all the times I let my students down in the past. Apparently they like that I'm not too serious. I guess my laid-back personality is coming in useful. So, now, this is coming from me as your teacher. An awful thought occurred to me the more I spent time with you, and I can no longer overlook such a grave danger. You are way too lax when it comes to your diet. You need to be more serious about your nutrition. And the state of your room. You need to stop slacking. I mean, look at how dusty this place is. I put up with the mess because you are my client, but you need to thoroughly clean in here. That's what I wanted to hear. There are just some things you have to prioritize over your studies, you know? Oh yeah, there's one more thing. You're a member of the Phantom Thieves, right? That whole thing with Takase-kun's guardians worked out way too good for me. And you're the only one who knew about my situation. I haven't lived this long without learning a thing or two, you know. Don't worry, I have no intention of telling anyone. There are a lot of stories about the Phantom Thieves, but in the end, they help people like me, right? That's so you. I just thought you were a problem child with a criminal record, but now I know better. I'll support you 100%. You're not just a student to me. You're someone special who helped me realize my path as a teacher. A new path where I'll never abandon any of my students. Right? For my students and for you.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of temperance, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
Okay, let's get into it. 50 terms, go! I don't want you to flunk your exams. I'm going to go the distance with you.
Looks like you're busy.
I'm listing up the evidence that's been taken into storage. It's a chore that any part-timer could do. I don't have time to waste on something like this. It felt like my irritation would show on my face at the office, so I brought it home.
Sorry to hear.
The Phantom Thieves case isn't so easy that I could pursue it in my spare time. The media keeps making a ruckus about it, so people have been wary whenever we make inquiries. Why I couldn't get anything out of a man who seemed to have intel. I even tried threatening him. All I did was question him a bit harshly.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'll be going on a school trip starting next week. The senior faculty are being questioned, so I'll be going in their stead.
Sounds good to me. The school will owe you for it. It won't get in the way of your entrance exams, will it?
Not at all. Feel free to take a bath first. I need to study.
Okay. I think I'll do that.
This should do it, right?
Oh, Makoto?
Yes?
I want to change my toothbrush.
I bought a new one already! It's on the shelf!
Thanks.
Hurry! No way already? That was fast!
I'm not really in the mood to relax in the tub.
Oh, it's so close to being done, too. Oh, sis?
What is it?
I bought a new bath salt. It's on the same shelf, so would you mind putting it in the tub?
Not at all.
Yes.
Seriously? Oh, yes.
This This is it.
Here you go. I think I did it right.
Leave it to me.
Whoa, you grabbed all these? Are they for Hawaii?
If we're gonna lay low, we might as well enjoy it. Oh, look at this one! Gigantic sea turtle sightseeing on some beach.
Come on, food's more important than some turtle. You really don't find steak this big and thick in Japan. Also, mahi? Is that some kind of fish? Think it's good?
It seems that it's the season for schools all around. We're going on our school trip as well.
Yeah? Where are you guys going?
I believe it's Los Angeles.
That doesn't suit you at all, Yusuke. I bet you wanted to go somewhere like Nikko or Nara.
Anywhere is acceptable. After all, the mineral pigments used for Japanese art were originally imported.
Hawaii and Los Angeles, huh? Which would you want to go to? But Los Angeles is hard to give up too. I mean, don't I seem like an LA guy? Like a total gangsta?
That makes no sense at all.
Hawaii is more of a resort place than LA, so I'd rather go there.
So we won't be seeing each other for a while.
We'll make sure to buy a souvenir for you.
Ooh, here comes some interesting data. This is just from a quick glance, but it says perpetrated and connected.
It means that mental shutdowns aren't coincidence. That this is a case with a culprit behind it.
Actually, it's not just about people having shutdowns. Looks like she's inferring that the psychotic breakdown incidents are connected to the same case.
Go Makoto, sis!
How long do you think it'll take to analyze all of it?
There's a lot, so it's not happening overnight. But I'll manage by the time you guys get back. I demand souvenirs from Hawaii and LA for my reward.
I don't really get all this, but you're as amazing as always, Futaba. I guess it's called an information war? Oh, it's so high-tech and modern. Kinda reminds me of a movie.
We're the Phantom Thieves, so it's not that big a deal. I mean, I can turn into a car and stuff too.
Come on, don't try and compete with her.
What did you say?
You're fine the way you are, Morgana. Like, you're cheeky cute?
Cute? Leon,
Well, we'll continue this when we get back from the trip. I can't wait to see how much the Phantom Thieves' popularity has increased by then.
Alrighty. My god. Too much chatty chat. Like, I haven't had control of the game since, like, then, basically. It's driving me nuts. Whew. Anyways, let's see if we can hang out with a Ketchy. Alrighty.
Hey.
Akechi says, "This is it. It's a rather nice place. It's not quite an apology for that incident back at the cafe. But rest assured we're safe here. I'm a regular. It's nice to take some time off when we can, don't you think?" I say, what kind of place is this? He says, "It's a jazz club. They have some great performers." I say, now this is my kind of club. He says, I'm glad you're so taken with it. Is it safe to assume you visited places like this before?
Very well. Let us
In any case, let's head in.
What will you do?
Akechi says, well then, why don't we get some drinks? Akechi. I just say, any recommendations? He says, nothing in particular, but if you don't mind me choosing, I'll put in a random order. You don't have any soft drinks that you dislike, correct? The manager says, thanks for waiting, here's your order. We have a special performance today, I hope you enjoy it. Akechi says, looks like it's starting, let's sit back and enjoy the show. Akechi says, how relaxing, I really do like coming here. I say, it's a great place. He says, I'm glad to hear you say that. Work and obligations take me to quite a few restaurants and cafes, but this place is a little more special. I guess you could call it my go-to. Do you have any place like that? I just say, I live there actually. He says, are you talking about LeBlanc? If I recall, you're actually staying there. But is that really a go-to place if you live there? Though I have to say, I'm envious, you must be quite well stocked on coffee and curry. I live alone myself, but I rarely have time to cook my own meals. That reminds me, do you cook? I just say, pretty frequently.
Very impressive.
He says, that's impressive, I don't have much experience myself. Even my efforts in cooking class have been underwhelming. In particular, an attempt to fillet a fish went poorly. I usually come here when I need some time to really think on my own, so chatting with you is quite refreshing.
Speaking of which...
You know, you're the first person I ever brought here. It's not like I was keeping it from anyone, but I suppose it goes to show we do have a strange connection.
Alright.
Well, that's cool. Now we have the ability to potentially see all the weaknesses. Akechi says it's gotten late. We should be going.
Goodbye.
Anyways, since these are just usually recaps, I'm just gonna get through these. Because, man oh man. Like, I'm just at the point where I want to play the game again, but it just won't let me. Anyway, it is now Sunday morning in this game. Oh my god, these people just will never shut up, will they?
Okay.
Let's see what I'm gonna do. So, the guide I've been looking at has been wrong in a couple places. It's probably because I haven't completely followed it, like I've made mistakes. So I'm gonna check what's down here to decide whether or not I want to spend the money on it.
Welcome.
So this is kindness, so that's good. I actually want that. So let's go here first and see if we can get a kindness reading and then go back and boost our kindness some more. Yup.
Oh. What shall we do?
do you think?
Perfect.
Welcome!
Alright. What do I do next?
Hey, hey! Hey, hey!
I'm missing another target, so I might go work at the convenience store. Let me look around a little bit.
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna work on a few trophies, the fishing one and the crane one, so bear with me a couple seconds. I'm gonna probably do a few reloads.
What would you like?
What do you want?
Hey,
Wow. Okay. Wow. Nice going.
Take your time. Hey, hey.
What would you like?
Welcome. Thank you.
Well then. Yes! Nice! What do you want to do?
Let's see how you did.
Nice!
Stop by anytime. Ah, you're back.
Alright, so I'm gonna progress time with hopefully boosting my kindness again by working here.
What do you want to do?
Dang, I couldn't do much. Use case says It might do good for me to get a flower. Do you have any recommendations? I say... I don't know, he's weird. How about some carnivorous plants?
What?
He says I'd prefer that you not make jokes at my expense. Well, whatever, we got some free points from Yusuke. Better than nothing, I guess.
Ah, you're back.
Anyways, I'm gonna save because I'm gonna try and get that Jazz Club trophy, and then I'm gonna reload. Actually, let's see if I can't feed the plant as well, since I have that $5,000 for spending on kindness or whatever.
Hey, hey!
There we go. That makes more sense. Ooh.
Yes!
Kindness stat does not like me. That's okay though. Alright, now we're gonna go for the Jazz Trophy. It like puts you in a weird spot. There we go.
I see. What do you want to do? Hey! Oh!
Hey. Thanks for coming in.
The string.
That actually seems kind of useful.
Thank you.
Anywho, I'm just gonna reload it because I don't really care. I just wanted the trophy to pop.
That's what?
Ugh. Whenever these people be quiet. Yeesh. Hush the face. Shusho the face-o. My goodness. Actually, because I have that kindness boost, I think I have one DVD left on this, so I'm gonna just let that rip. Ah, it's like working. You can get kindness from that too, though.
Oh!
But we want to get rid of this DVD, so.
Everybody lies. It's rodent nature.
Whew. Lots of administrative chores in this game.
That's wild!
Blah blah blee blah blue. If you don't shush, then I'll make you. Wah, 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 wah. Oh dear God.
Yep.
Let us get rid of this DVD. guts and proficiency and charm. So I still need guts, so let's do that. Anyways. Alright, today is now the 5th, I believe. I think Maruki max is 5. Let's see.
Welcome.
I see.
Let me check my confidant thing. Oh, now my face is in the way. Oh no, that's got like a whole bunch more left to it. So let's leave that alone for now. Well, I was supposed to work on Futaba, so let's see if she's still available here. Var, she blows.
Yo!
Actually,
See you.
do I have death right now? Yes. I haven't gotten death to 7.5, and that unlocks a mementos thing, so let's do that. Goodness, I'm just scrambling.
Hey.
There we go, that works.
I suppose.
Takumi says, "Are you going home? If you have some time, why don't you enjoy this apple? It's a gift from one of my elderly patients. She gave me a lot." Someone walks in and says, "Hello, doctor." Takemi says, "Chief." Chief says, "There is a medical conference nearby, so I thought I'd check up on you." "Who is this? He doesn't look like a patient."
Oh.
Takumi says, "He's a part-time staffer. I have him handle miscellaneous tasks. Do you have some business here?" Chief says, "I hear you stole one of my patients, a girl with bronchitis. She came here with her father." Takumi says, "Bronchitis, you say? Well, I had no intention of taking her from you. I certainly didn't encourage her to visit my clinic." The chief says, "Now there's talk that the care at a university hospital is inferior to that of a general practitioner. Original medicine, what you're doing is simply absurd." Takumi says, "You're right. The chief said I would have turned a blind eye if you had just rotted away out here in this little town, but this is your final warning. Shut this place down and resign your medical license." Yowza. I just say, this is harassment. The chief says, "What do you say?" Takumi says, "Don't worry about it." The chief says, "You seem to be quite fond of her. Perhaps I should reveal her true identity. She's a monster who tortured a patient with her unregulated medicine. Terrible, isn't it? She was such a brave girl, always smiling."
What does this mean?
Takumi says, "Was?" The chief says, "She passed away." Takumi says, "What?" The chief says, "Perhaps you'll suffer the same fate. She is the plague, after all." Takumi says, "Don't lie to me. She should still have some time. She was slowly recovering. Her condition couldn't have deteriorated that quickly." Chief says, "But it did. You must have misjudged. Now back to the reason why I'm here. Don't take my patients away from me. You don't want to make me angry." Takumi says, "Miwa-chan's dead? No, but she's all I've been working toward this whole time. Curing her was my only way." Let's see. I say don't lose hope. Takumi says, "What have I been doing this whole time? What was the point?" I say, "Just rest for today." She says, "Yeah, you're right.
Sorry.
I feel better now. Thanks for your help, my little guinea pig."
All right.
I don't know what to say.
She says, I wish I hadn't shown that side of me to you, and I say we all have that sometimes. She says, you're right, it's fine once in a while. She says, go on home for today, we'll continue this another time.
Take care.
Hey.
Actually, let me re-roll that with the, I'm gonna go get the boost for the guts. I forgot that she is good for that as well. Oh boy. I'm just clumsy today.
Oh. What shall we do?
Anyways, I'm not gonna read it a second time, I'm just gonna fast forward through it.
What do you think?
Let me make sure I'm not forgetting anything really fast as well. Nope, looks good. I just don't remember all those things that she said. Alright. That didn't seem to help any. Whatever. Hopefully it gets me a little closer.
Hey.
Let's see. What to do next? Looks like we're supposed to hang out with this guy again. Let's see.
Thanks.
We need to get him to level 8 for a request as well, so goodness. We are just moving it along. Anyway, a customer comes in and she says, don't you ever get lonely, So-chan? You've been a bachelor for so long. Have you given up on marriage? Sojiro says, all I want in a relationship is spicy stimulation followed by smooth, relaxing comfort. I can get both of those things from my coffee and curry. That's enough for me. The customer says he always dodges my questions. He's so clever. By the way, what are your thoughts on So-chan's life of solitude? Let's see here. Where am I at? I just say to each his own. Yeah, I need kindness maxed before level 7, so... Alright. Sojiro says, that's a real roundabout way of showing disapproval. Anyway, the only thing I care about in life is making sure my customers are satisfied. Nothing makes me happier than seeing people relax in here. Come back anytime, okay?
Hey.
Sojiro says, she seemed especially aggressive today. It would have been bad if she pushed any further. But I guess food service relies on keeping the right distance from people, not too far, not too close. He welcomes someone in, and it's that annoying old man from last time. He says, I learned something very interesting. Futaba's been shut off from school and society the whole time. That's not good parenting. Sojiro says, yeah? And what have you done for her? The man says, you know quite well what I've done, and it's about time you pay up. Sojiro says, don't be ridiculous. Futaba had a terrible life living with you. Plus, I already gave you most of the inheritance for custody. Is that still not enough? The guy says, we could always find out in court. I wonder who'd win between a blood relative and a mere legal guardian. Sojiro says, you... The man says, not to mention that kid you have here. I've heard all about him and his criminal record. That leaves us with a parent who won't let her go to school and a delinquent housemate on probation. Doesn't seem to be the best environment for Futaba, does it? Goodness. I just say, shut your mouth. The man says, "You have a problem, punk? I'll sue you for intimidation." Sojiro says, "Keep your neck out of this. Just get on upstairs, okay?" Futaba walks in and she says, "Sojiro, I hunger." The man says, "Futaba, long time no see." Futaba looks scared of him. Sojiro says, "Futaba." The man says, "See what I'm saying? She's a total wreck. This is clearly not healthy." Sojiro says, "She's only like this because she saw you." The man says, "Don't make me repeat myself. You can't beat me in court, so just give me the money." Sojiro says, "Grr." The elderly man says, "Well, I hope you reach the right decision. Bye now." Sojiro says, "Futaba, you should head home for today. I'll take you." Futaba says, "Sojiro?" Sojiro says, "Futaba's okay. All that drama must have tired her out. She fell asleep right after we got home." That man is Futaba's uncle. After Wakaba died, Futaba was passed around all her relatives. His place was the last. He treated her like garbage, never fed her, and forced her to sleep on the floor. He didn't even let her bathe. Once I learned that, I had to step in. I couldn't stand for the kind of horrible treatment that he was providing, so I decided to take care of her myself. Even back then, he was whining about all the expenses. I threw some cash his way, thinking that would put the issue to bed, but now he's back for more. I don't even know how he managed to find me here. Maybe paying him was a mistake. I just say, saving Futaba was no mistake. He says, "Thanks, I never thought you'd be comforting me." Either way though, it's my fault Futaba didn't leave her room. I just didn't know how to help her through it. I'd make curry, leave it by the door, and go. If not for you, I'd probably still be waiting for her to come out. So, if you ask me whether I deserve to be Futaba's guardian, my answer would be no. They say blood's thicker than water, right? I wonder what'd be the best for Futaba.
Sorry.
Look at me, spilling my heart out to a punk like you. Though it's kinda weird, for some reason I feel like telling you this stuff. It's like you're peering into my heart. I guess there really is something special about you. La papa. Anyways, we have now mastered coffee. Sojiro says it's pretty late. I'm gonna check up on Futaba. Don't stay up too late, and thanks. Yahoo, kindness. But still not enough. Yeesh. Sojiro says, "Hey, Futaba's fast asleep. Didn't mean to get you tangled up in that mess." I just say, if I can help somehow. Sojiro says, "No, you don't have to do anything. The fact that you asked is enough. I never know what I'm doing when I talk to you. I just keep yammering on. Must be going senile, huh? Anyway, don't worry about that guy. I'll find a way to deal with him. You just keep looking out for Futaba. Seems like you guys hit it off. That's all I have to say. Don't forget to lock up before bed. Later."
I wonder how much longer this heat will continue. It's exhausting. You know the rankings that are popular nowadays. Are you interested in them too? I don't blame you. Everyone's paying attention to it. Did you know my name is listed too? It's apparently due to my recent disapproval of the group. Before I knew it, I turned into a bona fide villain. Still, I thought that if I became a target, I could figure out their methods. The idea was appealing when I thought about it. Of course, there's no guarantee I'd be safe. Well, talking anymore will make us late. See you later.
It's all over the news.
This is it.
anyways, that trip is coming up, so I'm gonna just check on a few things. Let's see here. Just want to make sure I have all the books really quick, I guess. Because apparently there'll be a lot of free time for the vacation. Whew.
Hey, hey!
What can I get you?
Aha. Let us check this place as well.
What do you want?
Yep.
Alright, there's one other bookstore I'm aware of. It's like Buchiko or something. Or Jinbocho.
That's incredible.
How can I help you?
Alright,
Yeah.
well that's set. So the other thing I want to do is get kindness worked up again. So let's go over here again.
Oh. What shall we do?
Actually, before I do that, let me save. Because if it doesn't work, I'm going to try something else. Goodness.
What shall we do? Now. What do you think?
And we are headed to the flower store. Do, 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 do.
What do you want to do?
Finally.
Alright.
Jeez. Because I need that for Sojira's next thing, so I'm like, oh my gosh, this better be the time. Anyways, they just keep talking about the trip to Hawaii. Since we're
I'll
gonna
just end
physically
this.
go on the trip, it's like, why not just go ahead and not deal with that? I don't think they're gonna let me do anything.
No. Hey, hey.
Fucking cat. Such an asshole.
Nice.
You're taking off, huh? Don't go cutting loose just because I'm not there to keep an eye on you. I'll look after Futaba and the cat while you're gone. You owe me one.
We'll talk more about our next job once you get back. Good.
I'm so sleepy.
It'll take over 6 hours to get there, so why not sleep on the plane?
I'll do that.
Oh, it's almost time to check in.
Looks like it's gonna take off on time. I feel like a lot of flights headed to America tend to run late or get canceled. Is it just me, or is Ryuji not here yet?
Oh.
I wasn't expecting to make a mad dash like this.
Coming late even on a day like this?
That's all you're bringing?
Well, it's only 4 nights, right? Ain't it enough? See?
I think that was sarcasm.
Hey guys, they want us to gather near the boarding gate soon.
Why don't we take a group shot before we take off?
Oh, sounds good. You be our cameraman, okay?
Let me join in too! You too, Makoto.
All right. Where am I supposed to look?
Let me see! Let me see! Talk about a nasty trick.
I'm so glad she's not an enemy of ours.
May I have some iced coffee?
Coming right up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've begun our initial descent into Hawaii. We ask that you please return to your seats and ensure that your seatbelts are safe.
Whoa!
So, how long will you be staying?
Yeah, I'm so excited! I have no idea though!
Hawaii! I love it. The tropical air.
Hi, aloha. You can find your buses that way.
Damn, you speak Japanese? Whoa, I see it! The diamond thing! Oh man! The ocean is so blue! Yes, we're here! Hawaii!
I am so embarrassed.
Is this the smell of Hawaii? Actually, I've been wondering since the airport, but what is this smell? Supposedly the lingering scent of carpet cleaner. It's coconut scented. Plus, I'd say the scent of plumeria for the leis are amplifying the tropical atmosphere here. What are you, the king of random facts? I'm the type that likes to look up stuff beforehand. Then, tell me a cheap but good place to eat.
Do that after we figured out room assignments. We can't go out until we get our keys.
I want a room with this guy.
You belong to a different class, Sakamoto-kun.
I can't?
It complicates roll call.
Everyone butts you out after all. I bet there aren't many people who'd be okay rooming with you.
shut up! We both stick out like a sore thumb, you know.
Takamaki-san, have you decided on which room to stay in? No, not yet. In that case, how about rooming with me?
And if it's okay with you, do you want to walk around together once we're free to go about? We've never gone overseas before, so we thought it'd be reassuring if we had someone who knows English.
Oh, sure, of course. Well, see you guys later.
Oh, come on, can you just hurry up and make your decision?
Oh, then is it okay if I room with you? It's decided then.
Anyway, don't do anything stupid, okay? This isn't Japan, you know.
So this is Waikiki.
Well, there sure are a ton of people here. And a lot of tall buildings like hotels.
It's a little too clean here. Feels like an artificial resort.
Still, look how clear the ocean is. The palm trees definitely give off a tropical vibe, too.
I thought Ann was pretty impressive, but compared to the foreign ladies? Nah.
Then stop looking!
You think so too, don't you? Like, these ladies are massive unlike the girls in Japan. You like him slim, huh?
Moving on. Take a look over there. Isn't that Diamond Head?
Oh, I saw it from the bus too! But why is it called that? Are diamonds a local product?
Wouldn't it say online?
Ah, there we go. Wait, people long ago mistook volcanic rock for it? The F?
Might as well look up recommended places in Waikiki too. Oh, right. I wanted to eat pancakes.
I wonder if there are any online recommendations of scenic spots.
We should check for cheap and popular restaurants then.
Hey, we're on our phones and chatting. This is no different from when we're in Japan.
Even if we're overseas, we can see all the news in Japan if we got our phones. It's like, this ain't what I was expecting.
We should do something that's more Hawaii-like.
What's Hawaii like?
Hula dancing?
I ain't down for that. We can finally take a breather. Oh, by the way, you know how the polls for the fan site rankings started, right? It's been really lively, huh? I'm the one who made the website, but even I'm surprised. I can't believe I'm part of such a huge thing. I'm so glad I've been rooting for the Phantom Thieves. On the contrary, did you hear about Akechi, that detective against the thieves? The good-looking one. His popularity plummeted after Medjed was dealt with. Supposedly his official blog's up in flames. He posed as some hero of justice, but that's what he gets for not seeing eye to eye with them. To be blunt, I can't focus on this trip. I keep thinking about the Phantom Thieves. Don't you think about them too? You sure are calm. Something this amazing rarely happens, you know? But then again, I think I'm feeling a bit tired too. Let's go to bed. Good night. Man, it's nothing but Japanese people around here. I thought we were gonna be getting alohas coming from all directions and stuff.
It costs money to enjoy that atmosphere, you know? There's not much we can do as students.
I guess it's the same no matter where we go.
Hey, what's with the low energy, Makoto?
I just had to listen to the taxi driver complain for 30 minutes straight. I'm used to dealing with students' troubles, but I never expected to have to do it overseas as well.
That must have sucked.
We should be doing some more exciting stuff. I mean, we're in freaking Hawaii, for God's sake. Isn't the school supposed to plan stuff? I want to go diving!
It seems there wasn't enough time to come up with any kind of coordinated travel plan. That lack of coordination is what led to them using students as chaperones as well.
By the way, you're rooming with Mishima, right? How is it? Anything interesting?
Even in Hawaii?
Fan site. You know, I do hear people talking about the Phantom Thieves every so often.
Are they really mentioning us?
I think so. We've already made our international debut. Man, just talking about that makes me want to go back to Japan so bad.
You really have no chill.
Come on, let's try and forget about those things for now.
But people are waiting for us to fix society. We don't got time to be relaxing over here. Ain't that right, Yusuke? Wait, what the hell?
Overseas travel provides a great opportunity for new insight. I'd prefer we stay here a bit longer.
What are you doing here?
Wasn't your school supposed to be going to Los Angeles?
Apparently, they couldn't land the plane due to a terrible storm brewing on the west coast. There were no signs of it letting up, so our destination was changed on the spot to Hawaii.
Do you just bring rain wherever you go?
Could it be that what happened at the fireworks festival was his fault as well?
Don't go bringing any storms here, you got that?
I'll do my best.
By the way, there's nothing planned after this. What are you all gonna do?
Oh yeah, I still gotta buy souvenirs. My mom asked me to grab some stuff for her.
I totally forgot about that. We need to pick things up for Futaba and Morgana, too.
I was hoping to do some shopping myself.
Then it's settled. I wonder what Morgana would want.
Man, our group's totally the same even out of Japan.
Huh. I didn't realize Big Bang Burger was in Hawaii, too.
Yeah, it's been getting real popular in Japan lately. I guess they wanted to branch out.
Now that you mention it, I read a news article recently about the success of Okumura Foods.
Ah, yes. The company that owns Big Bang Burger.
Okumura? Ain't that the guy who's at the top of the fan site rankings?
Is that true?
I guarantee it. I don't make mistakes about that kind of stuff. Right?
What's the matter?
Oh, it's probably nothing. Just a rumor I heard about Okumura Foods. Supposedly, all of their overseas competition has mysteriously pulled out. Never mind, I'm surely just overthinking things. Sis's habits seem to be rubbing off on me.
Hey, why don't we take a pic together? You know, so we can remember the trip and all.
Ooh, good idea!
Are you sure you don't want to be in it? Thanks.
I only ask that you ensure the composition is well balanced.
Ugh, can you not worry about that stuff for 1 second?
Go for it.
We still have some time to spare, right? Where to next?
There's a convenience store down by the beach. How about there?
That sounds lovely. I would quite like a short rest.
All right, let's head over there.
Huh. Don't you think the food around here is kind of salty?
You might be right. Oh, shoot. I forgot my sunscreen. I'm going to go buy another bottle at the convenience store.
I'll go with you.
I guess we will need to wait for them to come back.
I'm so bored. By the way, you think we're the thieves everyone here's been going on about? It'd be pretty freaking crazy if that was true, huh?
I had not heard of such rumors. It sounds wonderful. We are already here, so why don't we confirm if that is the case?
Oh, good idea. Let's try asking around while we wait for An and Makoto.
Oh.
Dude! Hey, ain't she kinda cute? Maybe we should ask her some questions too.
Free time is almost up. Shouldn't you be heading back soon? You're a Shujin student, correct? Your blonde friends seem very excited on the airplane coming here.
Hey, you're that girl we saw watering the plants.
Sorry to surprise you. I'm another third year who was asked to come chaperone this trip. I accepted the task to take my mind off of things, but I wasn't sure how to spend my free time.
We're here!
I think I should be going. See you.
Sorry, were you waiting long?
That girl you were talking to just now, do you know her?
No, that was my first interaction with her. She said she was a third year, same as you, Makoto.
Mm-hmm. I've never really spoken to her, though. It looks like our free time is over. Let's head back to the hotel.
Oh, what am I doing? I feel like such an idiot for getting psyched for this. Then again, we are on a trip, so...
Excuse me, Miss Kawakami? About the post-beach plans. Did I find you at a bad time?
Not at all! What's the matter?
Found it. One after another, too.
What did you find?
Still working, can't tell you.
She can handle this without me.
Ooh, so much.
All I'm good for is driving them around in mementos. I'm basically useless.
Kitty, your mumbling's distracting me. If you got something to say, just spit it out.
It's nothing.
What were you saying?
Let me go!
You feel so nice.
I do not!
So smooth and silky. It's kind of hard to believe fur this soft belongs to a human.
Don't make me say it again! I'm a human!
Couldn't you just be assuming that? I had the wrong assumptions about my mom for the longest time.
That's not the same. I understand myself better than anyone!
That's true.
There are even more posts now. Oh, wow! The president of a company called Okumura Foods is rising very quickly up the rankings. Come on, you can't let this chance pass you by. It's rumored that Okumura Foods exploits their employees. Stuff like underpaying staff to reduce labor costs. That's how they have so many stores.
What's up?
Yo.
Why are you here?
Just hear me out. The guy I'm rooming with went and brought his girlfriend back to the room. I felt totally awkward staying in there with him. I'm just gonna sleep here tonight.
Even though there are only 2 beds? Coming! Takamaki?
The girl I was sharing a room with took off to her boyfriend's room.
I know that feeling.
And she took the key. I stepped outside for just a second and the auto lock kicked in. I can't get back in my room.
Huh? You're looking at stuff online even over here?
Ever since the MedJet case, many people from overseas have been accessing the website. Isn't it crazy? The Phantom Thieves are finally making their worldwide debut. What should I do about overseas requests?
I don't think we're the ones you should ask about that.
They took down MedJet. I wonder who they'll bring justice to next. It's not just Japan anymore. The whole world's waiting to see the Phantom Thieves' next move.
That reminds me, what time is it?
So sleepy. I'm feeling pretty pooped.
You think this could be that jet lag thing?
It'll be too much hassle for me to go anywhere else. I'll just sleep in here tonight.
Wait, what? I don't know if that's a good idea.
Don't worry, I trust you guys.
I saw that one coming.
There are only 2 beds. Even if someone sleeps on the sofa. One of us is gonna have to sleep on the floor. So who's that gonna be? Oh, hey, playing cards. Why don't we use these to decide? Yes! What? I'm all the way in Hawaii, and I'm stuck sleeping on the floor. Hey, where'd Mishima go?
He's in the bathroom.
Ain't he been in there a while?
The school trip. Shiho was really looking forward to this.
On.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down. But it's already been almost 6 months since then, hasn't it? This all feels so strange.
Right? Hard to believe the rowdy kids at school are now famous all over the world.
Don't you think we still have a lot to learn about each other, though? You know, things like what kind of people we like. So, time to come clean, Ryuji.
Me? Well, she's gotta have a good personality. I'm okay with anyone who's modest and nice.
What about if 2 girls with equally good personalities confess to you at the same time?
If they're equally nice, then it'd have to be the one with the hotter bod.
So looks are what's most important to you.
What?
Your first answer was just superficial. The second answer was your true beliefs. Huh. So you really are that kind of guy.
That ain't fair!
What about you? Come on, spill the beans. What kind of girl is your type?
Wait, are you talking about her? Well, we answered honestly. It's your turn next. So, what kind of guy do you... So, what kind of guy do you...
My stomach.
That doesn't sound good.
You know, wasn't he drinking the tap water earlier? That's like the one thing you're not supposed to do when you're out of the country.
No, I believe that is a wise decision. Though it was some third-rate tabloid's article, unnecessary information was leaked after all. Besides, his investigation of the Phantom Thieves showed no progress since then. Yes, there's a possibility that he'll betray us out of spite since he was let go. Well, we'll make it so that it was a heart attack. As usual, he'll be left to deal with the... Oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. Well played, sir. It no longer matters if we deal with 1 or 2 of those connected to us.
Our trip is almost over, but tomorrow night we'll be in the airplane heading home.
Damn it! This isn't how stuff was supposed to go.
What do you mean?
We ended up walking around, same as we always do in Japan. I mean, we even ate at a freaking Big Bang Burger. It's like we never left!
Wine all you'd like, but that's what the trip was supposed to be.
Weren't some other guys getting all cozy with their girlfriends or some shit?
I think?
And that's it! That's what this trip is missing! Come on, we totally gotta get moving during our free time in the afternoon.
What are we going to do?
Make a once-in-a-lifetime summer memory! Hawaii's famous for its beaches, and, you know, what happens in Hawaii stays in Hawaii. We can get some girls' numbers during the day, and sneak away to them at night. You in or what?
Me too?
It'll be great! Neither of us have girlfriends who'd get mad about it either.
I guess that's true, but...
Come on, I know you're acting all cool, but you're totally coming with. No question about it. Ooh, you get a message? Who could that? Actually, you don't gotta answer that. It might be something about you-know-what. Come on, Mishima, let's go. Wait, what just happened? It's only going to be the two of us, Sakamoto? Don't give me that look. We're going to Waikiki. Try and get a little more excited. Man.
I didn't expect to see you here. It's quite a nice surprise. Do I look strange in this? Perhaps I should go change. I'm happy to hear. Shall we take a walk? Oh, look. Shrimp are symbolic of living a long life. Shall we have some? I wonder how they'll taste.
You two from Japan?
Yes.
How about them Phantom Thieves, huh? The guys that steal hearts.
You've heard about the Phantom Thieves?
Heard about it on the news. They're all the rage in Japan, yeah? Say, if you run into them, tell them I say hello. And ask them to change people's hearts so everyone loves shrimp.
Sure. It's so beautiful. This is a refreshing break from staring at a shogi board all day long. I feel as if I'll be able to come up with some great new moves once I return home. Were you bored spending time with me? We would have had a more enjoyable time if I had made better conversation. I'm happy to hear that. This is for you. I would be delighted if you remembered this day. If only we went to the same school. Yes, I'd like that. The sun is about to set. We should start heading back. Yes.
It was terrible getting dragged around by Sakamoto all day. Do you think I'll have to go through this on future school events as well? Thanks. I guess I didn't exactly turn down the invite either. I don't know. It's fun hanging out with Sakamoto, but he might be too different from me. Is getting a girlfriend my only way out of this situation? Well, anyway, we need to wake up early tomorrow. Let's get some sleep, okay?
Hey.
Sojiro says we're still open for business. Put the cat upstairs. Futaba says it's not like anyone's coming in. Plus, if someone does, you can tell them it's a cat cafe. Sojiro says, you know that's not gonna work. Maruki comes in and says, excuse me. Sojiro says, what did I tell you? Get the cat out of here.
I'm sorry.
Maruki says, there's no need, I'm sorry. Maruki says, I was told that Rabbit is lodging at this cafe. I just happened to be passing by. Sojiro says, I see, you teach at a school, huh? Maruki says, I'm just a counselor. Sojiro says, in any case, I apologize for the cat. Normally he's upstairs. Maruki says, it's fine by me. I love animals. They don't seem to share the sentiment, though. Haha. Morgana says, the heck is he doing? Bunny's off on his little trip. Futaba says, no clue. He's just some alien-level stranger to me. Maruki says, you talk to your cat? That's neat. Maruki says, sorry if I frightened you. I just found it impressive. Sojiro says, sorry about the cold shoulder. Just take the cat upstairs. I'll call you back down when it's all clear. Morgana says, come on, Futaba. We'll just be in the way. Let's go. Futaba says, that book. Maruki says this. It's a subject called cognitive science. Any interest? Sojiro says, what? He says, I'm sorry, but you need to leave. Don't worry about the bill. Maruki says, I'm sorry if there's anything. Sojiro says, the cafe is closed. I'll have to ask you to. Futaba says, Sojiro?
I'm okay.
He stays. What good is driving your few customers away? Sojiro says, Futaba? So, that book, is that what you teach, sir? Maruki says, no, not at all. I'm not a teacher. Futaba says, what's it for then? Maruki says it's a personal interest. I've been studying it for years. It's difficult to grasp, but it's quite useful. Fun to study, too. Futaba says it's fun. Maruki says, of course. It's a wonderful division of science that can help many people. That makes it pretty fun, right? Futaba says, yeah, Mom thought the same thing. Maruki says, Mom? Sojiro said, her mother studied it too. What I don't get is why you're studying it, though. Are you Well, you are a high school counselor. I guess it does make some sense, being related to your field and all. Maruki says, your mom sounds... What? Oh, your mom thought that too. She sounds like a wonderful woman. Futaba says, hell yeah, my mom owned. She loved me so much. Maruki says, past tense, I see.
Right.
Well, I'm sure she'd be very proud.
Alright, let's go!
Futaba says, come on, Mona, let's go. Off to a manless room.
Hey, wait!
Sojiro says, sorry about that. Would you care for another? Maruki says, thanks. Your coffee's amazing. Sojiro says, thanks. Things are sure changing around here.
School trip is finally coming to a close. I never thought I would have the chance to go on one this year as well.
Barely even felt like I was out of the country, though.
Even Yusuke showed up.
I'm simply glad the storm didn't make its way over here.
It may not have been the most exciting trip, but we still had a good time.
Honestly, though, I'm thankful we didn't have to deal with the storm. They truly are dreadful.
So, what did you end up doing yesterday? You keeping secrets from me? That's against the bro code. Dude, for real? Actually, don't say anything. Last thing I need is your secret lover coming after me with an axe.
That's enough, you guys.
It felt like this trip went by in a flash. I'm not sure if I want to go home or stay here longer at this point.
Hey, why don't we shop for souvenirs together before it's time to go?
Ooh, count me in.
Allow me to join you as well, although I have no funds for souvenirs.
You're going to be able to get back to Japan, right? What do you think Morgana and Futaba would like?
The traditional souvenir from Hawaii is usually chocolate. Oh, but Morgana can't eat chocolate. Well, he tells us that he's not a cat, so maybe it's fine?
If we're gonna get him souvenirs, we gotta pick stuff they'll really wig out over.
Why don't we split up and look around then?
Look, they have coffee with butter in it. Do you think it tastes good?
There's acai powder over here.
Doesn't it feel like you could just spend forever at places like these?
I know what you mean.
We've come all the way to Hawaii. I think it'd be best for our gifts to focus on impact rather than taste.
Oh, well said. In that case, let's find something we wouldn't buy ourselves, but we'd be happy to get as a gift. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, this is Futaba and Morgana we're talking about. Their standards for happiness are way too high. Yusuke, you find something?
An hourglass that measures 3-minute increments.
Why?
Well, Futaba loves instant yakisoba. It brilliantly meets the requirements of an item I wouldn't buy for myself, but would please me to receive.
But can't you just buy one of those in Japan? Oh crap, we're almost out of time. Okay, Yusuke and I will find Futaba's souvenir and we'll leave Morgana's to you.
Hello? Senpai!
That's a much more appropriate greeting.
Aloha!
Huh? Who's that?
Find anything suitable?
That girl. Sorry to be a bother. I'm Yoshizawa, a first year. It's nice meeting you all.
Oh, you're that gymnast!
Yes, that's right. Our club's here at a training camp to get ready for the next big meet, and I just happened to find him.
The last meet was only a short while ago, though. You're already training for the next one? You seem to be making quite the effort.
Well, I absolutely have to get the results I'm looking for at the next competition. The team's been training with a famous coach who lives here on the island. She's working us especially hard. We end up in tears almost every day.
Your dedication to training even when overseas is admirable. We should all learn from your example.
Yep.
Good luck at the next meet. We're all rooting for you.
Thank you. Your kind words may be what keeps me from crying today.
Hey, it's fine if you do cry, though. You know what they say? What doesn't thrill ya makes you stronger. I almost forgot we're out of time here. Well, I'm gonna go pay for my stuff.
Ooh, I ought to do that too. See you later, Yoshizawa-san.
Yes, it was nice meeting you all. Your friends seem like a fun bunch. I think so too. Well, I know I'm going to win for sure this time. I'll prove to everyone what I'm made of. Considering the rank I got last time, though, I also got this souvenir as a sort of insurance. I bought it earlier today at this branch of a Japanese shrine here in Hawaii. I always used to buy some kind of charm before a big competition. My sister was even more stringent with her own superstitions. The thing is, I forgot to pick one up before the last meet. I'll be fine now, though. I just know it. I should probably get going. I almost forgot that I still need to pick up souvenirs for my family. Sorry for keeping you so long. I'll see you later, all right?
There was no need for you to have angered our director right then. But still, he would have eventually shut up if you just nodded. I guess you got a point.
Yo, welcome back. You get tanned a bit?
How was Hawaii? He's been Hawaiianized.
I can understand why.
Well, you guys were off having fun. Things here have gotten a bit more complicated.
So I've heard the surprisingly hot items at the moment are masks and calling cards.
Here's a graph of the profits for stores handling these items.
Double from last year. Phantom Thief goods seem to be in especially high demand.
I didn't know they sold that kind of stuff.
Should we try too? I mean, selling Phantom Thief merchandise? I'm just joking. Don't take it so seriously.
I wonder how our guests consider this recent phenomenon.
What do you think, Akechi-kun?
Well,
There he is, the anti-thief detective. I hope he slips up and self-destructs.
I can sense some chivalry behind their actions. They are clever to take the silent resentments of the public into account and relieve them. I believe that may be the secret to their popularity.
Well, this is surprising. Your stance seems to have softened.
This doesn't change the fact that they are dangerous. However, no, I shouldn't say anymore.
Come on, you can say it.
Oh no, I won't be falling for that. I've learned my lesson after the previous backfire.
These thieves are more popular than the police or politicians. What's the world coming to?
Rude!
What are you so angry about? Hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Take care of any customers that show up.
I finished the analysis. You know, of the data. Wanna meet now? Seriously? Jet lag? Fine then. Tomorrow.
Morgana says, got a minute? You look sleepy. And we're getting texts. Oh boy.
Hey, hey. Nuts.
Hey, sis.
You just got back from your trip and you're already studying? How diligent.
I have souvenirs for you.
The principal of Shujin Academy has passed away. He suddenly stopped while crossing the road and was struck by a large vehicle. Death by external trauma. They say suicide seems to be a strong possibility.
Principal Kobayakawa committed suicide?
But would someone about to kill themselves try to go to the police station? He even used a taxi to get there.
Do you mean this might be another incident?
Even if he had a sudden shift in his state of mind, it's still unnatural. I can only suspect that he had a change of heart.
Are you saying he was targeted by the Phantom Thieves? But that's impossible!
How are you so certain?
Well, in prior cases, the changes of heart seem to be done to make people confess their crimes. It's hard to explain, but this incident seems contradictory to their usual modus operandi.
Did Principal Kobayakawa seem any different to you lately?
I don't really know. He rarely contacted the students, after all.
I see. Could something have happened during the school trip? Oh, you're studying. I'm sorry to bother you. Makoto?
Hmm?
Never mind, it's nothing. Just don't get dragged into trouble, okay?
This is bad. I better tell the others.
This has to be about you-know-what, right? With the principal.
We will now begin the emergency morning assembly. As many of you may already know, Principal Kobayakawa passed away yesterday.
I wonder if that suicide rumor's for real. It happened in front of the police station, didn't it? I think I was passing through there at the time.
The principal had been working hard to restore peace ever since the incident with Mr. Kamoshida. He only wished for everyone to be able to lead a normal school life. And because of that love...
Love? Bullshit, he was covering something up. Everyone's been talking about it.
Maybe it wasn't suicide. Do you think the Phantom Thieves took him down?
The Phantom Thieves? Do they kill people?
I mean, Kamoshida did say he was gonna kill himself to make up for everything he did.
That would be amazing. Either way, it serves that principal right.
Hell no! We didn't do jack shit!
Are people gonna blame us for this, too?
I would like to see everyone live up to our late principal's wishes as proud Shujin students. And...
I had noticed traces of tampering. Does that mean you truly took the data from my laptop? No matter how I think about it, that would have been impossible unless Makoto was helping you. But she would never do something so foolish. And is it true that you were completely uninvolved with the Kobayakawa case? What does this mean? But I...
Whoops, I accidentally skipped that. Sai says, I suppose targeting someone at Shujin again and actually taking their life would be nonsensical. I just say that's right.
I have no reason to believe everything you've said. However, it seems you aren't the type of person who would lie just to protect themselves. I will acknowledge what I must. It's more efficient that way. In any case, let's move on to the topic at hand. If you saw my investigation data, you would have had the same suspicions I did about Okumura. And if you looked into his palace, you should have seen the answer to those suspicions. Tell me, what did the Phantom Thieves do to Okumura? What did you learn from him? Why did it turn out as it did? I need you to tell me everything.
Before we talk about the data we got from Sis, we need to discuss the incident with the principal.
People are already talking about it online.
Nobody's saying it's because of the Phantom Thieves. So far.
People think he did it because that tabloid exposed how he was covering up Kamoshida's abuses.
Could it be that we're responsible for Principal Kobayakawa's suicide?
What do you mean?
If we hadn't changed Kamoshida's heart, maybe this never would have happened.
But then Kamoshida would have kept doing what he did if we didn't go and take him down.
There's a lot of opinions online. It's only natural that he died. Covering up crimes is wrong.
The comments I've seen are similar as well. Only the Phantom Thieves are on our side. I wish the Phantom Thieves would take down the police and the politicians of this country.
It's not just the news. There's even Phantom Thieves merchandise now. I never expected we'd end up such a big deal.
It seems like the public would rather believe in us than in the adults. People are trying to get the Phantom Thieves to solve societal problems, not just personal ones.
This is kinda scary.
Are we really doing the right thing?
I mean, the principal was covering stuff up, right? I guess he got what was coming to him.
Whoa, guys, let's get back on topic. Weren't we going to discuss the data we obtained from Nijima?
You tell them, Minari.
Why me? First, Prosecutor Nijima has been looking into the continued cases of people suddenly collapsing. It seems she is searching for a common thread to tie them all together. Some parts seem to be speculation, but she has cited a beneficiary of the majority of these incidents. The corporation Okumura Foods. More prominently, its CEO, Kunikazu Okumura.
Okumura? I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
From Big Bang Burger.
Big Bang Burger? For real?
You know, they only got famous sometime in the past few years. They even had a branch in Hawaii.
It says here they benefited both from scandals and the resignations of their competitors' executives.
That would seem to be the case. This is too suspicious, though. Only one CEO is profiting from these seemingly accidental incidents. I think it's natural to suspect he's intentionally causing them.
I get that, but still...
We have even more evidence than that. Tell them, Futaba.
I already tried putting Okumura's name in the nav. He has a palace for sure.
That settles it then! He's totally our next target!
That's right. Okumura is at the top of the rankings after all.
Hold on. That doesn't necessarily mean he's evil. If we jump into this too carelessly. Beyond that, this Phantom Thieves fad is unsettling.
Yeah, the excitement levels don't feel normal. We might want to let things calm down a bit first.
You too, On? You're just gonna go against what people want?
Huh? No, but...
For real?
Looks like we're not gonna agree today, then.
Sheesh, some team you are. What's with all the hesitation? I can't stand this. Even you, Ryuji. You just back down the second someone disagrees with you.
What?
I guess all you've been talking about is using the Phantom Thieves' name to pick up girls anyway. Being hyped up because of the popularity is fine, but getting conceited over it is unacceptable.
Hey! Aren't you acting for your own benefit here too?
My appearance might have changed, but I'm still an admirable human. At the very least, I'm more admirable than some carnal blonde monkey.
You little...
Fine. I can take on some small-time target like Okumura on my own. Sorry, but it looks like I'll be getting the credit for solving the mental shutdown mystery.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable! I'm going to show you who the useless one actually is.
All right then, bring it on!
Ryuji, stop!
Looks like I don't belong here after all. Well, this is goodbye.
Morgana, wait!
See you.
I bet he's back in no time. Damn it!
I'm human. I have to be. Alright. I've managed by myself before, and I can do it again now. I just need to take down Okumura before those guys do. Huh? That kitty.
I can't believe this. The public believes in the justice of the Phantom Thieves. They have no interest in that principle.
I'm experiencing equal levels of frustration. My comments on TV turned everyone against me. Then again, I won't allow mere criticism to break my spirit so easily.
We won't keep letting ourselves be defeated either. My suspicion after the hackers case last month is now conviction thanks to the principal's death. The mental shutdown cases and the psychotic breakdowns are surely the Phantom Thieves' doing.
I remember the data you showed me about Okumura foods. Is that the basis for these beliefs?
There have been frequent occurrences of mental shutdowns surrounding Okumura recently. If only there was a clear connection between him and the Phantom Thieves. Well, it would be problematic if there wasn't one.
So, you're jumping the gun here. You really told a man you would terminate his parental authority based purely on your speculation? I'm surprised you would say such a thing to the owner of a cafe you frequent.
It's all for the sake of the case.
You may have the backing of the SIU's director, but you've been far too aggressive, Sai-san. You're trespassing into police territory. Don't say nobody warned you if this becomes an issue later.
My superiors told me the same thing.
We first need to know what methods the Phantom Thieves are using. The police can't make a move unless that becomes apparent, after all.
This opponent can't be caught by following the rules. What need is there to stick to formalities?
So, you wish to ignore protocol in order to reform society. I hope you realize that's no different than what the Phantom Thieves are doing. It's a shame. Especially since we both want to capture the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns.
I'm really messed up.
Shall we dispose of it?
Leave it be. We do not have time to waste on a solitary feline.
Is this really impossible alone? How horrible! What? I can't see. Who's there? Hester. Ugh.
Hey, have you seen Morgana? I see. I just kinda expected he'd come home when he got hungry. Oh, maybe he went to someone else's place. Let's ask.
There's no one like the Phantom Thieves.
Intruder, after them. Where did they go? We must find them.
Another one has been located. Be on guard. There are 2 of them. Divide and pursue.
Intruders discovered. Commencing pursuit protocol.
Mona's still not home.
I'm sure he'll come back when he gets hungry.
On to our next story.
Late last night, multiple glass windows were found shattered at the Okumura Foods corporate headquarters. Other damages have also been reported, including the destruction of a statue depicting Mr. Okumura.
Wonder if someone's got a grudge against that guy.
However, there were no signs of a break-in. Identifying the culprit is expected to be difficult.
Anyways, they're speculating that Morgana went in there, but we obviously already know he did, so I don't know why they feel the need to tell us what happened when we already know what happened.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue.
I can't stop watching news about the fan.
Holy crap, this place is huge!
It is the headquarters of a large corporation after all.
If anything, getting into the real building is impossible.
Mona seriously went to a palace based on somewhere like this?
It's definitely on a different scale than the ones we've dealt with previously.
I searched Okumura online. He's totally up to something. Don't you think he's guilty too? What? I'm totally sure of it.
We're here for Mona.
I know. We gotta make sure we squeeze the juice on those mental shutdown things out of him too.
You said you found the palace keywords, right, Futaba?
The corporate HQ is outer space.
Huh? The hell?
Oh, so that's why it's called Big Bang Burger. Big Bang is space lingo, you know?
Not necessarily. So the concept behind the store branch name came from the CEO himself.
Outer space, How exciting.
We better be able to breathe once we get in there.
Is everyone ready? I'm activating it now.
You're already considered threats?
President Okumura must be on guard, what with everything that's been in the news.
That bastard. He's just causing more trouble for us.
Whoa.
It's as though we're in a film. I wish I had brought my sketchbook.
Hey.
Skull says Mona might be in here. We gotta get looking for him. Oh wow. Who do we take with?
What is the matter? I understand.
All right, let's get moving.
Yeesh, they even have to like talk about the freaking elevator. Like, get on with it. Too much chattiness. I guess that door's locked. Guess we're going this way.
What is that? Robots? There are tons of them.
They all have the Big Bang Burger logo.
saying something. You must adhere to your shifts. If you don't like it, you can quit. However, you will not be compensated.
What are they talking about?
Oh!
They said it's being disposed of.
These robots are part of Okumura's cognition, correct? That means they represent...
This is pure speculation, but this is most likely how the workers of Okumura Foods are viewed by their CEO.
So he thinks they're his robots?
If they're treated like this in reality as well, then the company truly is exploiting them.
See? Okumura is a piece of shit, just like I said!
Mona is our main objective here.
He doesn't seem to be anywhere nearby. Let's search further in.
Damn it. I have something.
Huh? What?
Yusuke says the door is closed. How do we get it open? Makoto says, what does it mean by that? Futaba says, this security system might be a bit of a problem.
What the hell's up with this?
Look at it. There's no way we can force that thing open.
We've hit a blockade quite early, but we have to control the real Okumura's cognition to pass.
Oh, that means Mona hasn't been able to proceed any further either. So if he's here in the palace, he would have to be somewhere before this door.
Hold, Vigilante!
Who's that?
Those clothes. Could she be?
A black mask? Wait, is she the one Madarame and Kaneshiro were talking about?
So, she's the reason for all those people going brain dead? It was a girl this whole time?
Are you the one who has been following us?
Say something, damn it!
Enough of your misunderstandings.
Mona! You're okay!
Long time no see, Panther.
Hasn't been that long.
If you came for the treasure, you should just go home with your tail between your legs.
Actually, we were looking for you.
The treasure will be taken by me, and this beauty thief.
Beauty thief?
I'll have you know she's a persona user too. My name is Beauty Thief.
She really called herself that?
Any tension that was in the air has just gone out the window.
We will take the treasure.
Mona already said that.
You are not qualified to be phantom thieves. Do you even understand what it means to be a phantom thief? An admirable phantom thief is... Yeah, tell them! You! What do you think it means? That's no good, I say. Enough with the idle chit-chat.
You started it.
Mona, who the hell is she?
Wait, I'll fix this. You!
Me?
Learn to take a hint.
Huh?
And you're very vulgar and very stupid.
What?
What was it again?
You came all the way here just to say that.
I don't know. Kinda feels like she ain't dangerous at all.
We will take the treasure!
You already said that.
We don't have time to chat.
No point, it won't open.
Don't underestimate us.
Behind you!
Here they come.
Huh? Huh? Snap out of it, we need to go!
We'll meet up later at our usual spot. Let's hurry!
Oh, hey.
Bet you're tired.
That was quite rough. I haven't felt exhaustion like this since I first awakened to my persona.
What have you been looking at all this time?
Sorry, I just didn't want to stand around and wait. The burglary at Okumura Foods is circulating the news again.
Ugh, damn it. Why'd they keep coming after only me? It's all 'cause little Miss Beauty Thief opened that door.
That door most likely had a biometric authentication lock. So how'd she get it to open?
I wonder who that girl could be.
We were told that she's a persona user, correct? Do you believe it's true?
Well, she did look like one.
Did Mona betray us? I want to believe that too.
I don't think he's betrayed us. If he had, it'd make more sense for him to directly threaten us, such as exposing our identities.
Either way, how the hell's Morgana related to that beauty thief?
Considering her tone and physique, she looked about our age.
I feel like I've seen her somewhere.
Oh, for real? Where at?
At school, I think?
Wait, what? But now that you mention it, I feel like I've seen her too.
Is she a student of Shujin?
I just feel like that's the case. She did have a mask on, after all. The registry in the student council room has photos of every student. Let's check them all tomorrow. If we can figure out the identity of the beauty thief, that may help us regain contact with Morgana.
Futaba and I should further probe into Okumura Foods then. It'd be best if we investigate how sudden mental shutdowns are connected to them.
We're gonna take them down.
Yeah!
Oh! Man, this girl's hot! Ah, but she's younger than me.
Ryuji! No way! She's the same age as me? She looks like my dad's friend.
Get back to work.
Why don't we take a break? It's no surprise our concentration is waning. Even if it's only the female students, there are easily hundreds of them.
They're all starting to look the same to me.
Think we can really find her? Someone sure is confident.
Hmm? This girl!
Haru Okumura.
Okumura? Wasn't the beauty thief like this too? Especially the fluffy hair.
That's gotta be her.
It would also explain how she got past the door's biometric reader. This may be worth looking into.
But why was she at the palace?
We could just make her spill the beans herself.
She may have already gone home for the day, so let's try tomorrow. I'm gonna lock up. I'll see you all tomorrow.
Come on, move! Would you happen to be interested in gardening? Really? In that case, if you could help me unload this? Boys sure are strong. Thank you. You're a second year, aren't you? That makes me just a tad older. Have we met somewhere before? Oh, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm...
Haru Okumura, correct? The only daughter of Kunikazu Okumura, CEO of Okumura Foods. Care to explain why you were inside your father's palace?
Oh, so that's where we met. Wow, you figured it out in just a day. You looked really good in that biker gang outfit.
Let's not talk about that. So, why did you become a phantom thief?
My father's highly regarded as a manager, but I had various doubts about him. Things have grown quite serious lately. That's why I want to make amends, even though it may only be for my own satisfaction. But I wonder if this is just running from the problem.
Where did you meet Morgana?
It was pure coincidence. I found a lonely-looking cat in front of our office building.
And that was Morgana?
Mm-hmm. And when I followed him, I ended up in the metaverse. There's no way for me to change my father's company. But if I became a phantom thief, I thought I'd at least be able to change him.
Isn't there any way we can work together?
I can't cooperate with people who don't know what they want to do. What you're doing is unnecessarily causing a stir among the public. Besides, the phantom thieves who should be helping the weak are not helping their own teammate. I just want my father to atone for his crimes, and help Mona-chan, who gave me a chance to do just that.
But aren't our objectives the same? It'd be better if we work...
No, thank you. I will do this with Mona-chan and him alone.
She hit quite a sore spot. We don't know what we want to do, huh? It seems getting her cooperation won't be possible. Let's consult with the others on our next move. We shouldn't ignore Morgana either.
I'm home, Father.
Drive them away. That's right. Make it a priority. I finally get a foothold into politics, and this happens. Phantom thieves? Huh. Did the media ask you anything?
No, not at all. What's this about phantom thieves?
It seems I'm ranked first on the forum of these so-called phantom thieves.
Is it because of the news coverage?
It's jealousy of the successful. Nothing but the barks at the masses who lack the resolve to sacrifice what's needed for their well-being. Both the young and the old are overjoyed with some foolish idols. This country has no future.
What if they do exist? What if these phantom thieves really can steal hearts?
Are you still having doubts about me?
No.
More importantly, I hope things are going well with that young man.
Yes, Father.
Very well, then. He may not seem like it, but he's still the son of an influential politician. Be cordial with him. He'll eventually become a necessary connection for this company. Or rather, for me.
I understand. I will do the best I can.
Good. That's how a daughter of Okumura should be.
Like... This is it.
You're going to apologize when Mona comes, all right?
I know already. And why are you just saying that to me?
We need to be wary of the beauty thief, too.
So we're doing a stakeout here.
We'd better be ready for the long haul.
Ain't he gonna show up today? I mean, what time is it now?
Hold that thought.
You guys are seriously slacking off way too much. Do you have business with us?
Aren't you fulfilling the requests on the Phantom Aficionado website? Even leaving comments? It'd be best if you don't accept them so recklessly.
The police will track you down in no time. If that were to happen, we'd be caught up in it as well.
That's not what I intended. But that would be my fault. I'm actually not that great with machines. I'm truly sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
They're telling us for our sake. We should be thanking them.
Won't you please put what happened behind us?
So I'm the one you're here for? You guys need me after all? Is that it?
Really?
Ryuji! We're sorry too, Morgana. We weren't taking your feelings into consideration at all.
Lady on. Everyone, shouldn't you be using code names?
Ryuji didn't really mean what he said, you know? He wants to apologize.
Well, it's like... it was my bad too. I mean, I don't mind if you're not human or if you're useless.
What a douche.
On setup was completely ruined.
Oh, is that right? So I am just some useless cat to you guys. You're so full of yourselves, but do you have the skills to back that up? Try and catch me then! Get in, beauty thief! If you can't do this, don't count on me ever coming back.
There they go.
Did he even think about how long he made us wait? Fine, we'll do this!
Jeez, this isn't what we came here to do.
All right.
Piece of cake.
Okay.
Hey!
You gotta hear us out, Morgana!
There's nothing I have to talk to you about.
Come on. There's no need to keep being so stubborn.
I can't just give in like this. I have my pride to protect. What's that over there?
Huh?
Shoot.
It seems we've fallen for the oldest trick in the book.
Those two.
It'll never end at this rate. What do we do now? I don't hear the sound of his engine at all. Could they have left mementos?
Our lack of vehicle puts us at a severe disadvantage. We should probably just head home for today.
Damn it! Freaking Morgana!
Serves them right. Are you sure that was what you wanted? Of course it was.
You made me look everywhere for you. What were you doing somewhere without any reception? Out late with guys, that's it, isn't it?
I would never do such a thing.
Come on, let me have some fun too, will ya? Can't you do that for me?
Haru! You little... Let go of Haru!
What the... goddamn cat!
Mona-chan! Damn it. I am useless. Someone... anyone... Is anybody out there?
Will you shut up, you stupid cat? Damn that Morgana! He is so getting it the next time we run into him.
Buddy... Was that Mona's voice?
Hey, over there! That doesn't seem right to me.
Please! Let go! Okumura-san! Mona!
The hell are you doing to our friend? Sorry about the disturbance. It's just a lover's quarrel with my fiancée.
What? But she's clearly fighting you.
How dare you make a fool of me? I'll be telling your father about this too. I won't forget your faces.
Are you okay? I'm fine, but Mona-chan... This is nothing.
Was that person really your fiancé? Whoa, so you're engaged then?
That didn't seem like an ordinary fight, though. Shouldn't you talk to your parents about it?
I think it'd be useless. I'll just be told to beg for his forgiveness, even if it means groveling on the ground.
It seems she has her reasons.
I'll, apologize about what happened earlier. So, would you let Haru rest for a while?
Of course. We'll take her to your place, yeah?
Thanks. I'm sorry. I fell asleep. Did you get enough rest? Mona-chan? Anyway, it's just as I told you a moment ago. I can't have you guys risk your lives anymore for someone useless like me. To be frank, there's no assurance that I'll turn back into a human either. This can't be called a fair deal. That's why I think we should split up.
Who said we're acting as phantom thieves for your sake? I'm doing it to expand my own horizons.
No need to tiptoe around the situation. We're splitting up. You should stop lying. Do you remember what you said to me when I found you collapsed in the metaverse? That you're a phantom thief. That you're going to get stronger and have the others acknowledge you. You love being here, don't you?
Of course not.
I was lying to myself too. But when I formed a contract with my persona, I understood it all. Doing this because my father is doing something horrible was nothing but a superficial reason. The truth is, I
Don't want to get married, right?
I thought that since an adult with responsibilities made the decision, it couldn't be wrong. I was such a fool, tied down by vague notions, and stayed quiet as my marriage partner was chosen. But I won't tolerate this anymore. I can't stand that creep! That's how I truly feel.
Why are you looking at me all of a sudden?
Mona-chan, why is it that you always talked about becoming human again?
That's... At first, I only thought of this team as a temporary dwelling until I regained my memories. But I wasn't making any progress on finding out what I am or why I was born.
Morgana.
I wanted a reason of my own. A reason to stay with the Phantom Thieves. I don't have anyone I want to save or get revenge on. Someone like me has no reason to stay here. That's why, to me, this team is...
Come on, say it. You can do it.
It's the only place I can belong. I want to stay here forever.
That was refreshingly honest.
You should have just said so from the start, jeez.
If you stick with me, there's no telling what kind of trouble will come up. You better be sure about this.
It's a little late for all that, don't you think? Of course we want to stay with you too.
Well, I'm sorry I worried you guys. This is where I belong. My mind's all set. I'll make sure to work hard to pay my dues. It's too late to cancel our deal, got it? We're reforming our give and take deal.
All right.
Well, in the end, wouldn't you say that your encounter with us was destiny?
That's right. Encounter.
Oh crap, the last train's coming up!
I must go as well.
Let's continue this another time.
Stay at our place. I'll arrange it.
See you all tomorrow!
I'm gonna sleep. I'm exhausted. Man, this place is as drab as always. You know... Hey! Nice!
Hey, what's going on here? You brought over another girl? That's not what I meant. Anyway, don't break her heart, all right? So, you found our cat and even took care of it.
Oh, it wasn't a bother or anything. I'm the one who took care of you, though.
What's up? You seem happy.
It's been a while since I've had a meal with so many people.
Make sure you go home today before it gets too late, okay? I'm sure your parents are worried.
It's fine if you don't want to go home either, you know.
No, I'll go home. If my father suspects something, it'll be more difficult to change his heart, wouldn't it? I'll contact you again, so... Oh, right! Can we exchange contact info? Will you be okay on your own? If you need, I can go with you. You belong here, don't you, Mona-chan? Well, yeah.
The matter's been settled. You'll be welcomed into his household.
Excuse me?
You won't officially be registered yet, but isn't that how things are with young people these days? Go prove your sincerity to him. You can do that, can't you?
So, I'm not even allowed to decide where I will live, am I?
Not only do you come home late, you even stayed out overnight without permission. I thought I had been clear about the friends you choose.
Father, they're not like...
I have my hands full right now with the company. Don't cause any more trouble for me. Hello. Yes, it's fine. Go on.
Hello? I need to discuss something with everyone. Can we all meet?
That's horrible. It's that same fiancé guy, right? You know what's going to happen.
Based on what Haru just told us, she'll be taken to his house on October 11th. That means our deadline is the 10th.
But if we trigger a change of heart in your father, he'll definitely be taken by the police. The label of a criminal's daughter will forever stick with you. Your current living situation may change as well.
If I accept a happiness based on the misfortune of others, I'll be no better than my father. And to be honest, I've actually left a request on the Phantom Aficionado website before. She did so around the time we were mulling over who to target next. But the Phantom Thieves didn't make a move. That's when I met Mona-chan. I thought it was fate. I made my decision then. If the Phantom Thieves wouldn't act, I'd do it myself.
The mental shutdowns, treasure, and finally, the change of heart. Our interests have come together.
Would you cooperate with us now?
Of course! I should be the one cordially asking to be allowed on the team. From here on, we may be going up against the culprit behind those mental shutdown occurrences. This will be different from our training in Mementos. You better brace yourselves.
You're suddenly lecturing us?
You're too naive. Haru's barely a hair better than an amateur. She's awakened to her powers, but it's weak. Even her persona's lacking a solid form at the moment.
Weak? Really?
She can transform at the very least, but to be frank, she may slow us down. A lot. I'm sorry for causing such trouble.
Nah, don't worry about it. It's actually convenient for us to target that CEO. Check out this news blog.
There's a lot of negative comments in regard to the Phantom Thieves. The names of obvious criminals have come up, so why haven't the Phantom Thieves acted yet?
The way they're getting heated is on a different level.
Don't forget about the intel on the mental shutdown cases, all right?
Of course! We'll get them both.
October, 10th, was it? We're gonna change Okumura's heart by then. I can't forgive them. Oh! Oh!
If you want to live, put that pen to paper.
Well then.
Alrighty, this is... Oh my god, cat, shut the hell up. This is gonna be where I put in a stop point, so I'm gonna start uploading this video, and then I will be back with the dungeon coming up pretty soon here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a few minutes.